Oh, are we live? Are we live? That's a cool trick. Take a picture of myself while we're going live. Hey, man, look at the time, man. Sunday night going live because we're experimenting. We're testing things out. And you could win just as promised. 250th anniversary pin. Man, there's a box of them. So I should have that ready next time I come on because I don't want to pull it off my shirt. But it's a little flag. It's got 2 in it. And yeah, it's just going to be a patriotic show. You betcha, baby. So this is what this podcast is precluding, or at least wishing. So we're talking about 2 podcasts in one that will diverge in their own ways. So I'm going to the Alien DJ, which is a whole nother show. But we got everybody here. We're talking about Joe Bogus and the Impeach podcast. Same host, different guests, although there could be some crossover. So impeachshow.com, and it will be Impeach podcast when we do launch. But anyway, yeah, that's the campaign. Impeach Trump now. So that's the goal. And you can go to impeachtrumpnow.org/donate and do so kindly. The book Why Impeach will be ready in a week. So this is a share. And it's kind of amazing, right? Even to myself, it's like, what are you talking about? You got a book, you got a podcast, you're wearing a funny hat. What is going on with you, dude? Especially my MAGA friends. If you've been on my Facebook, it's like, what are you doing? You against our president? So I don't need the reading glasses when I'm just looking at my eye go. If you don't know who I am and what I'm up to, I'm going to step out, a gay man coming out of the closet. So you can go to my website. Well, there's 2. If you keep this on, you go to joebogus.com or you go to the impeachshow.com. Oh, you're talking about me? Yeah, no problem. So yeah, my regular online avatar, you want to know that? Yeah, no problem. You can win one of these. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, it's drmike.org, drmike.org, and you can win one of these. And I'll tell you how in a minute. So just keep tuned in case you're going to go like, what's this about? Let's go back to Joe Bogus. But anyway, in referencing back drmike.org, I'm a self-proclaimed social scientist, and of course I'm doing this because I'm proactive. I care about community. I'm also researching sort of conduits to explore what could make us more conscious as a community, and perhaps all of us, living a better, more sustainable, enjoyable life, longer lasting too. Well, anyway, whether this helps you or not, they are blessed and gifted to you. I mean, it's Uncle Sam gnomes. Haven't you have a few on your lawn already sprinkled across? I think you can hang them up as well. So this is one of the winnings you can have, and they're good all year round. I mean, I wouldn't keep them out when it's raining because they're soft and cuddly, but your cat will play with them. The top part's cuddly, the other part just stays still, you see. You could play bowling. All right, so just to get into it, the other prize going like, hey man, I'm not really into Uncle Sam gnomes, but of course you're going to want your patriotic tie. So you could win that too, because in addition to winning the little pin, we have tons of t-shirts. Look, we got to celebrate the 250th the best way that we can. As a social scientist, I'm really appealing to you. As we get closer to 4th of July, you become more proactive. It's an appeal, man. Become dynamic. Step up in the role. And you can do this so many different ways, right? Sign a petition. If you get into a poll, someone asks you a question, you explain a little bit what it is. It could be an opinion, but really if we go into a reason, some conscious sort of connection with the person we're talking to, maybe, whether we do it through the gesture hat or the role of social scientist, or, Uncle Sam was a gnome having to explain it to you. You could make it as a puppet. Yes, the secrets of the universe are, it's all a distraction. Guys, have you tried Trader Joe's new, I don't know if you can read in this light, it's Country Impeach. Country Impeach is amazing, man. I meant to show you and drink it for you. First time live. No, your objective as the activist, you go into a Trader Joe's and you take your marker and you write the I am right in front of you. You see Country Impeach. Now, this is my own bottle, so nobody can arrest me. But I encourage you to go out in public and make your voice known. And this presents JoeBogus.com. So, yes, you can really win t-shirts and swag and Uncle Sam gnomes. We want you to be part of the show. So JOEBogus.com is the page is up. We just haven't officially begun it. This is kind of like the teaser because I'm the producer. I'm not Joe Bogus. Nobody's named Joe Bogus. I'm Dr. Mike, your friendly social scientist. And my website is drmike.org, drmike.org. Yeah. So now that we have that established, we can say, okay, how do we step up for the greater good? Is this going to be an entertaining show? Is this infotainment? You see, that's the invitation to you. And I'm talking to a lot of you guys, Tommy, Billy, Jimmy. Oh my God, we got people from the West Coast, you got them on the East Coast, got them around the country. I got a few from Africa that kind of come on and go, when is this show going to get going? Because I heard some clip where now they're watching it overseas going, man, we need some good entertainment. So listen, we're looking for Bo guests. So maybe you know somebody, or you would be you're welcome to be a Bo guest. Maybe you want to be on the panel, right? Could be sort of some expert that wants to give input. You could share some content. You could post positive things like comments and share them with your friends. I comment on JOEBogus.com. Have you heard it? Oh, it's a good show. JOEBogus.com. Oh no, you're talking about the other podcast. Yeah. Be silly. Impeach. Yes. Impeach podcast is real. ImpeachShow.com. So folks, how do we help people wake up out of the mass trance? It's on display all around us, right? And that's what this show offers to entertain as we expose. Whether it's a new conscious reality, we can at least make the quantum attempt. At least we can be intelligent in our conversation while we tease it out. Explain things maybe to someone who's wearing a red cap instead of the gesture hat, or dunce cap, dunce cap. So how do we help people wake up out of the mass trance.com? And how do we do it so it's elegant? So it's kind of to catch themselves. And if we think about it from a social scientist perspective, perhaps it is the wishing of the past, like, something that is diminishing in its negativity, fading away like a tumor, so we don't have to forcibly cut it out. But man, if we need to impeach, man, I'm all over it, So you can contribute, seriously. Feel like you're a part of something, and you just go right away online, right? ImpeachTrumpNow.org. Do it, please. It's the first test of you stepping up. To get your orientation fully ascertained and to be whole-brained, you have to contribute in some capacity. Whether as a community leader, involved with our community conversations, contribute to the cause. ImpeachTrumpNow.org. Come on. So we have Pride Month coming up, and we've got maybe a possible tie-in because we haven't officially launched Joe Bogus, but we are looking for really great Bo guests. And I kind of fit into the LGBT plus spectrum because I'm asexual. That needs to be explained on another show. In fact, my decor for that's a little bit different from what I might normally be giving away as prizes, but we can certainly parse that out in a future show. Why is he even talking about those things? Because ImpeachTrumpNow.org depends on you. It depends on you. If you don't step up, there's no oomph to the effort. It's all good ideas. We all agree. Whether we can believe it can be done, we do know the third time is the charm. So we just need to elect the Senate, and we need to create a campaign of awareness that gets people to register to vote, gets them out to vote, but also kind of wakes them up to the reality of what needs to be done as quickly as possible, because it is a cancer in our society. You have to believe that in order to act and step up in this way. And for those of you MAGA or just not quite, there yet, maybe some of you are other than concerned, well, we need to have some special shows about that. So on the constitutional scholar side, Impeach Show will be without this hat, and it will be with constitutional scholars, legal experts, political scientists, and people who have served in the legislature. And anyone's welcome to come up if they're currently in office to help explain the dynamics of our democracy and are we not falling short? So whether you come to the conclusions we have that, man, we got to clean up the system, the swamp that was promised to be drained, oh my God, the whole freaking country is a swamp now, right? It's affecting the world. Okay, so now we can turn to Jesterville, where we can keep the theme going at the same time, have some fun and giveaways and sort of have a laugh or two as we can, because the condition is dire. But at least, we can make the best of our moments together. Right, USC? Yeah. He's more like I bet in a different hat, he's got a gold pick, right? What do you think, right? And on Valentine's Day, he's giving these things out, man. You'd be running away, wouldn't you? All right, folks. JOEBogus.com. I'm looking forward to you being a BoGuest or your suggestion for a show idea, some content contribution, or role, whatever. And those of you who are inclined to support the effort, impeachtrumpnow.org. Thank you so much. Continue your spreading the word and support the effort as best you can. All right. I must end this live stream. And a great beginning of the second half of the year to you. JOEBogus.com. Tell your friends.